Hi, what's up, guys? I am Ho. I really want to doing my best job of sharing every useful idea to people. And for recently, I had going through some of the very hard time mentally and emotionally because this is the time that we really need to facing my own shadow, my own negative aspect that already residue so long inside my heart. That's why this kind of process is so inevitable. We should embrace that. I will explain to you further about it, but what I really need to gonna to say for today is why most of the so-called solution are so fail. I mean those kind of solution that provided by most of the self-help or law of attraction coach or guru out there. It's really when they emphasizing us how to focus on what we want, think positively, and do the affirmation for manifesting the life we want and achieving the goal we want. But most of the time I'm trying to do it, it's definitely doesn't really seem so effective at all. I don't mean that those kind of just some sort of nonsense or superstitious woo type of teaching. No. I'm not meaning like that. What I really mean is that is just because I had going through my most recent hard time, I tried to implement the way of how they taught us, but I found sometimes it doesn't seem serve any kind of profound meaning about our purpose of life. Yeah, they always try to remind us we must always to find out what kind of purpose of our life that we should really follow, but it doesn't really seem give us to see much more clarity about the true nature of the life itself, which is really need us to embrace both positive and the negative aspect of ourselves. Here, what I'm really find out so interesting and that is, yeah, we all go through our own struggle. We facing some of the hardship in our life, even the worst. Maybe we will end up in depression, but it's okay. That is really normal for us as a normal human being. We're going through those kind of hard times, but just like what I really say is those kind of struggle really serve some sort of purpose for us. And I don't think that most of the LOA coach really respect the other people's struggle that really serving some profound meaning for them. So this is one I'm really want to let you guys to understand why sometimes we have our own struggle that we don't understand why. And before I go further to explain to you guys why we need to going through of that, first of all, you must to understand that before we learn or apply anything, you must understand yourself first. That's why the self-discovery is a very important practice for us after all. So if we are really want to know more about ourselves, we definitely need require an abundant lifelong experience. The way of we need to obtain those kind of experience, that's definitely including we need to going through any unavoidable problem in our life. Yeah, even though it seems so hard, it makes us so dislike about some part of ourselves. But the true purpose is really want to let us know some of the important aspect about ourselves, about what we really appreciate. I mean is when we are facing our hard time, what we do really appreciate, what kind of new meaning or value of life we really need to working up on, what kind of relationship that we really want. We have to need to be realistic about the current situation right now so that we definitely will see clearly that sometimes we doesn't really necessary to have a so-called a very joyful or exciting life that really can let us to see clearly those kind of meaning that really can shape our own character, whereby can let us to play our own role properly, because this is how we live our life. You definitely need to understand that it really need us to realize that we need to fulfill our own human potential that already embedded in our own genetic structure. We, if we really respect ourselves as a whole normal human being, we definitely not only we need to embrace a good day we have, we definitely need to use our own mind how to navigate any hardship we will facing in the future. We not just to ignore one part of it, neither we be too optimistic nor pessimistic. We need the balance of both. From here, we will be comfortable about ourselves as a normal human being who able to endure so much of life challenge, able to play different kind of role. At least we won't regret. We can do so much thing we can do, regardless how the life put us down. Here, what's really we need to understand more if we don't want to lose any sense of hope in our life, even though we don't see anything come in our favor. This is I really want you guys to understand how we're supposed to live our life, even though the life itself doesn't really give us something we want the most. That's by the way, like what I always say to you before, most importantly, you need to find out what is your own unique personal quality and value that you find out eventually throughout this kind of hard process. What kind of conscience that really you make you as a high ethical people can moving forward no matter the obstacle you will encounter soon throughout your own journey. Anyway, the most important is find out what is your own strength that you can make you go forward no matter how hard the life really is, even though you don't get what you want to get from the universe, because the universe or your higher self will require you to see your other kind of special value that doesn't really require you to manifest or entitle something outside this kind of physical world. Those kind of intrinsic motivation that really can make to play your own role, which really embody your higher kind of moral understanding quality that you're already born with or you will cultivate later on. That's why I want you to think more about that so that you will find yourself. It doesn't really matter if the life itself seemingly want to crumbling you down, but you can prove yourself. You have your own special strength and value there. Keep yourself to play your role very well, no matter how hard it is. Alright, that's all for today from me. Thanks for your time. Watch my video and don't forget click the like button below, share it to your other friends so that they also can be informed by me. Don't forget to leave your critical thinking type of comment at the comment section below as long as you don't be rude with me. Following me on my other social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Bigo Live. Consider your own support on my Patreon and subscribe star page, and most importantly is both you guys are free to subscribe both of my this YouTube and Bigo channels so that we all really can get connected every day. I will see you guys next time, so enjoy the rest of your day. I wish you all have a great life.